Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video and welcome back to another watch along. Today we're going to watch Man United's second leg game against Real Sociedad, and Man United take a 4-0 lead into this game after the first leg last week. Man United, after taking that first leg and that first goal, they were superb. Bit surprised with the lineup tonight, if I'm being honest, overall. I know the likes of, where am I going? Bernardo Silva's in there, not Bernardo Silva, the likes of Bruno Fernandes, sorry. As I said, a pretty unsurprised Henderson, who could be on his way out from the summer. That'd be an interesting thing to watch going in through to the summer window. Buying Lindelof Tilsley as the complete back three, no real surprise there. And it comes to midfield where it is a little bit surprising, but just by the one player. As I said, you know, that the fact of Bruno Fernandes is in the midfield, but the midfield actually goes with Fred, Matic as the two holding midfielders, Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes in the holding three behind Martial. I'm a bit surprised the way United have gone about this game, if I'm being honest. Guys, like the stream, subscribe bottom right hand corner. I have got another Man United game this Sunday as well when I go up against Chelsea. As I said, I really am surprised how United are set up tonight, and they've got Manchester City within the next 5 games as well. The likes of Crystal Palace, West Ham and Leicester in that final 5 league games coming up. Real big surprise by you know, the way United have set up, as I've already said. It's going to be an interesting game though. It's going to be interesting to see how Januzaj really does settle in. Even I really want United to win as well tonight. Ground I've been to myself quite a few times in the past. A ground I do like to visit. I've got family not too far from Manchester. I'm hoping for a United win tonight. Hopefully it's in the bag pretty much from minute 1. Don't forget on Saturday we've got the Brighton West Brom game. That's a big game down bottom of the Premier League as my club goes up against West Bromwich Albion. A big dog fight down the bottom. So that's to come on Saturday, and then Sunday we go back to United and Chelsea, which is going to be an interesting game as well. They've just shown Real Sociedad sideline leading up to kick-off. I think this first leg, as United got a first goal, they took Real Sociedad apart really. Just showing a big bit of space there. So pretty much, you know, dead on. It was pretty much inevitable that United were going to win with that high line that Real Sociedad were playing. I think it's a bit with United as well, especially not scoring that first goal. I think they really did struggle, you know, to keep their line. As I said, it's a bit surprising tonight. They've gone with Lindelof over Maguire. Obviously, Anagar Solskjaer has got Saturday in mind when both teams, when Man United goes up against Chelsea. So, the stadium, the pitch looks immaculate. As I said, a ground I've been to quite a few times myself. I believe that's Real Sociedad just coming down the tunnel, and it is. So going down the tunnel, getting ready to come on. It's going to be a really interesting night tonight. I think Arsenal just drew that game. I'm not sure if they've gone through. I think they have, by the way they're celebrating, but I don't quite get this away goal stuff, but that's something for me to work out. But yeah, Leicester play Sparta Prague tonight as well as this game goes along, so it really is going to be you know, a big game going forward for I think tonight is more important for Arsenal and Leicester than what is United. Obviously United trying to get back in the Champions League and now already in the top 2. I'm not quite sure the point gap between them, but I know there is quite a big point gap. Just 10 minutes left till the first half gets underway, so really I'm looking forward to covering this game. and as I said, I'll be back on Saturday, Brighton, West Brom, Sunday, Man United, Chelsea, and then we'll go again. The best way to get on my games will be to follow me on social media. The links for that are down in the description below, and I probably will post them all tomorrow through the week, what games I'm going to be covering. I don't think Brighton play again on midweek, so I will have another game, on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. But it's going to be a real interesting game today to see how United get on. Are they going to hold back, or are they going to try and push for Real Sociedad for more goals? That's going to be the number one question over the next 90 minutes. I think Real Sociedad's got no choice but to come straight out the an attack and try and break United. Just 4 away goals, so not too much for Real Sociedad to get. Lovely. So 9 minutes just waiting for kick-off. As I've said, I'm a bit surprised about the United lineup. Let's just look at the bench quickly. I know the likes of De Gea's on the bench. So I got De Gea, Maguire, Rashford, Shaw, Williams. So I have got a pretty strong bench as well, United tonight. As I said, I was expecting maybe a few of the boys to come out to play. I wasn't expecting, the actual team that they put out. Yeah, I can't believe Brighton lost against Crystal Palace. I was speaking last night. Man City game last night. I think I had another Brighton fan, and it was basically saying about Brighton deserves something out of it. And I was saying, yeah, but I read the stats on Tuesday, and after you read the stats about 25 shots Brighton had, and only 5 on target. If you're going to put that many shots in, you need to basically have at least half of the shots on target. But Crystal Palace, 2 great counter-attacks. One I blame on Dunk. You all got your own opinions on, that. But one of my responsibility goes on Dunk for the first one, and then Dan Burn for the second one. But that's just me. But yeah, so that just makes Saturday's game even much bigger and more exciting for me to cover. Obviously, I'm hoping for a Brighton win, but I ain't got my hopes up because we have not picked up 3 points up against any promotion clubs while we've been in the Premier League. It's I get where you're coming from, Ethan. We should have won that game by miles, but we don't take our chances. We can't win games, unfortunately. I don't get it with Graham Potter. He's all about his possession, but if we can't score, then what's the point keeping all his possession? Possession don't win us games, unfortunately. Goals do, but perhaps we need to invest a bit more in the summer. Try and get at least the Premier League ex-striker in. Jesse Lingard, obviously he's on loan to West Ham. Another great miss we've had. We keep missing all these great players, and it frustrates me to the core when we do miss them. Yeah, I read something about that Webster being out for longer. Yeah, again, we've got Duff on loan calling back. But I think we're missing that pedigree with the ex-Premier League strikers. Danny Welbeck, I thought he came on against Crystal Palace and played fantastically well. I think he should start against West Brom. He's the only real one that's got a chance of getting us any goals, in my opinion. So kick-off fast approaching now, just 5 minutes away. As I said, the pitch looks immaculate. So Arsenal win 4-3 on aggregate, right? I don't get this away goal. I don't get it. So Arsenal scored 3 at home, but Benfica got 2 away. So that's 4-4. I don't get it. Rangers winning 5-2, 9-5 in aggregate. Napoli's playing now. Villarreal 1-4 on aggregate against Salzburg. Okay, so let's just hope both Premier League, both English clubs can get through tonight between Man United and Leicester. Sparta Prague, Leicester's playing at, I think it's at the King Power Stadium. I'm not sure because I thought the Arsenal game was at the Emirates Stadium. It turned out not to be. I don't know why that is, but okay, Ethan. But yeah, if you can't get the game, stay here. I'm doing a watch along with it, so you know what to do. Give it a big fat thumbs up as well. If you're coming in to visit. Subscribe for more. Team's just coming out now, so not too long till kick-off. Bruno Fernandes being captain tonight for Man United, so it's weird how both teams have to come out separately. After how many teams come out, pretty much, and get tackled into each other. It's going to be weird for Januzaj playing the opposition tonight. First time I believe he's been back to United since his move. But this game really is going to be a good game going forward between Man United and Real Sociedad. Man United take a 4-0 lead into this second leg. So pretty much should be sailed for Man United, but you can never tell in football. You can never tell in football. So let's see how this game goes tonight between Real Sociedad and Man United at Old Trafford as well. So, you have really got a big game in head for both of these clubs. Will Januzaj score against his old club? Will other things happen tonight between these two clubs? Can Real Sociedad bring it back? That's probably the number one question everyone's asking ahead of this game tonight. So not long till kick-off now. Not long at all. Both players are out just doing, the Europa League anthem. Obviously no handshakes due to what's going on, but Dean Henderson's there. Wan-Bissaka. I've already done the United lineup. Just one more. I'll run through the starting 11. Pretty much. So it's De Gea. Oh no, that's the bench. Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Bayern, Lindelof, Tilsley, Fred, Matic, Greenwood, Bruno Fernandes, James and Martial. The likes of Marcus Rashford, Maguire, De Gea, Shaw, that lot's on the bench tonight. So it's going to pretty much look like United thinks the job's done. Got it lined up as a 4-4-1-1 formation. Bruno Fernandes behind Martial. Daniel James down the left. Greenwood on the right. Fred and Matic, the two holding midfielders. Alex Tilsley on the left back. So they really do want to, start as a back four tonight. It'd be interesting if Real Sociedad break them down and see how it goes. If United change up at all to wing backs or anything like that. Januzaj starts tonight for Real Sociedad, so he does start against his former club. That's going to be an interesting move. I don't think Januzaj started in the first leg either, if I'm being honest, but I can't quite remember. Well, he goes to 4-3-3, so I think pretty much they will come out as an attacking threat going straight forward. Likes of Brandon Williams, Luke Shaw, Harry Maguire, Marcus Rashford, De Gea, all that's on the bench. They've got two goalkeepers. Why is there two goalkeepers on the bench for both clubs? Don't get it, you only need the one. So Bruno Fernandes captain tonight for United. Guys, like the stream, subscribe bottom right hand corner. I'll be doing the Man United game and Chelsea on Sunday as well. So you've got that game to look forward to. I wonder how Jan Hazard's feeling being on Old Trafford on the opposition. Alright, time for me to get ready. So just waiting for kick-off now. Both managers are out. It's going to be a really, really interesting game tonight between these two clubs. Can Real Sociedad bring it back, or will United continue their domination? Both clubs take the knee. Hello, Lad Bay. But both teams take the knee. Come on. So, yeah, again, I'm not sure what game it was. I've done it again the other day, and pretty much it was two players had kick-off. Two players were on the centre circle. So we're underway now between Man United and Real Sociedad. United just playing on the back line. Obviously trying to get a feel of the pitch first before trying to start anything really. Guys, fire us in your questions as well. Let's get some chat in the comments tonight. Man United take a 4-0 lead into this game. Over the next 90 minutes or so. Can they keep the clean sheet? That's probably on the manager's mind as well. Sloppy ball by United. Dean Henderson had to come out and rescue it there. Otherwise, a real bit of corner well Sociedad from a Man United back pass that didn't quite go to plan. I wonder what's really going through the manager's mind tonight. Is it about, I don't know, clean sheet? It's going to be a really, really interesting game tonight between these two clubs. Real Sociedad nearly break down the left. Tilsley wins back. Matic needs to go careful. They're closing down pretty quickly here at Real Sociedad from the start. Matic now plays it down to Bruno Fernandes, to James. Man United could be on the attack. It's got to go in the box. Goes across but not into the box. Over to the other side to Wan-Bissaka. Lindelof. Martial. Deflected. Straight off the Real Sociedad defender. United still on the ball though. Wan-Bissaka, Matic. Daniel James managed to keep the ball there and get under control. Chipped into the box, straight to the Real Sociedad keeper. That's better. Right, so Real Sociedad throwing just happening now. Can United keep the clean sheet tonight? That's obviously on everyone's mind. Can Real Sociedad score against United? As I said, as soon as they took our first goal away from home, United had all in hand, so it's going to be a really interesting game tonight between the two clubs. Long from a Real Sociedad, just went over Wan-Bissaka, wins the United throw in there. Guys, like the stream, subscribe, bottom right hand corner. I'll be doing the Man United Chelsea game on Sunday as well. Big league game that is for both clubs. Both, obviously United more comfortable in the top four than Chelsea, but Real Sociedad could be through here on the left hand side. Nice little pass over Real Sociedad. Didn't quite pay off, but good start there. Yeah, so I'll be doing the Man United Chelsea game on Sunday as well. As I was saying, Man United look more comfortable in the top four. Then Chelsea, Real Sociedad got a corner coming up. But you never know how this league's planning out, whether United will finish in the top four. That's what I think, the team tonight is a bit surprised, if I'm being honest. Januzaj's on this corner as well. Costin. Yeah, nothing happening there. United try and push him out. Yeah, ball's gone over too much power in it. So at this present, it's just less than 5 minutes gone. Both teams are looking to hit pretty much straight on from the attack. Big ball down on the left hand side. Januzaj. Another Real Sociedad corner. Another long throw lined up. Okay. Real Sociedad failed to win the header there. Guys, feel free to get into the comments. Let's get a bit of conversation going tonight as well. Ball's gone into the box for Real Sociedad. Lucky a player could pick up. Dean Henderson comes and collects it. Ball played down the field now. Daniel James ain't going to get that. So let's get some conversation going tonight, guys. Real Sociedad just planning on the back line. They really are going straight for United. Really haven't got a choice, to be honest. I do believe. Or Real Sociedad could be through again on the left. There's a lot of space on that left hand side for doing the Real Sociedad attack. Choose the wrong option there. Mason Greenwood now trying to get away with it. I think Mason Greenwood won a free kick there. Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Martial. Can United do something with it here? Alex Tilsley. Pardon me. Fred. Bayern's one of them defenders that really hasn't had, the time that he should have really had at, in the United starting 11. Guys, let's get some conversation going tonight as well during tonight's live stream. The likes of Arsenal, Rangers, Leicester are playing Sparta Prague tonight as this game's being played. So let's get some conversation going tonight and, let's get a bit of a chat going as well. Bayern's just walking in the park like, you do know we've got all day, right? You do know that we're 4-0 up. Wan-Bissaka. Can United just went into, sit back and try and open Real Sociedad up, which I'm not blaming them really, being 4-0 up. Real Sociedad got with the ball away. Hold on for it for too long. United win possession back. So at this present in time, just coming up to the 10-minute mark, Real Sociedad have had a couple of opportunities going forward. On the other side of that, United are just willing to sit back and hoping that Real Sociedad will leave space behind. I was covering a game like that the other day. I'm not sure what game it was. I think it was Chelsea. Both teams were doing the same, but Real Sociedad, as soon as they won the ball, they're straight on the attack against United. So, that the ball was a bit too old, but that's what I don't get that. Fred's now in the centre circle. Bayern's now pushing up. Where's Wan-Bissaka? Well, Wan-Bissaka's now in centre midfield. This is where United need to go careful. They got Lindelof, the only defender back in their own half. But I see what United's trying to do. They're trying to actually push the Real Sociedad team back. Bayern. Oh, good long ball. If he could get this down. Shot. Nothing to do with that. But Bruno Fernandes had a really nice volley there. Really nice volley. He looked offside actually. That would have been interesting on the VAR. So what can happen here between... That was a good volley by Bruno Fernandes. Just a shame he could not pull anywhere. Get any power or angle on it. Just go straight over his shoulder and he had to hit it. Come on, United, please. Make it an interesting game for Sunday. Well, Sociedad could be through here. It's got to plough up on the right hand side where we could be spotted. Alex Tilsey had to come and push out on that play on the left hand side. Ball's gone through. Real Sociedad, penalty! Real Sociedad have got a penalty. I can't quite believe this. Real Sociedad have got a penalty. I did say United needs to go careful. Daniel James won to give it away. Will VAR reverse it? I don't think so, but I can't see him reversing that. Real Sociedad have got a penalty by the looks of things. This can really change the game up at this early stage. Only need to score 3 more in this game. Stay back on your line, keeper. You know what you need to do. You need to stay back on your line. I don't get this stay back on your line with the keepers, but hey, it's not my job. Can Real Sociedad score an early goal here with this penalty? Oh, he's missed it! How did he miss that? He tried to do a Bruno Fernandes penalty and it just flew over to the left hand side. That's going towards the City ground, nowhere near the goal. Oh my god, that's the worst penalty I've ever seen, I think. That is a really bad penalty, really bad. I bet Undergard, Solskjaer and United are like, what are we playing for? We can't even score a penalty, not even get on target. We should just all sit back tonight, and then have as many shots as they want, because that is a terrible penalty. Let's get some chat going, guys. Come on. That is a ridiculous penalty. United could be through here, though. Dean Henderson on the ball, having to get out quickly. That is a ridiculous penalty. Right, Sociedad could be through again. No. That penalty, oh my god, I've never seen a penalty like that in my life. It reminds me of the Sociedad corner. That reminds me of the Fernando Torres miss at Old Trafford. a few years back now, where what happened? You know, he took it past De Gea, and then he just, you know, oofed it well wide. That's a terrible penalty. Real Sociedad now though, you know, got a chance to break. Too sloppy. Real Sociedad do something here. Played it across the box. Shot! Just over the bar. Right, so at this minute in time it remains United nil. Don't know how Real Sociedad nil. That penalty would be on question of sport. You remember what happens next if you're that old? Terrible penalty. Terrible. Fred now. Come on United, start settling in. Mason Greenwood. Long ball forward by Mason Greenwood. Martial tries to find it, couldn't quite get there. Real Sociedad, now on the ball themselves. Every time Real Sociedad go forward, they look dangerous though, especially on this left hand side. Ball's gone into the box, just missing that final touch for Real Sociedad. That was, I can't get a penalty miss out of my mind. That's got to stay with me for a while. Bayern now was on the ball. Lindelof. Playing down the left hand side, Daniel James. Not quite gets Daniel James there. Bruno Fernandes. No, can't keep him in place, so from Real Sociedad. That was a can't get a penalty out of my mind. That's like, here Bruno Fernandes, I'll show you how to do your penalties. And fucked up. Really did. Badly. Really bad. Can't get my head around that. Fred. That's it, United. Work the ball. Fernandes just lost it. Every time Sociedad gets forward on that left hand side, they look really dangerous tonight. They really do look really dangerous. One of the dangerous teams I've ever seen in European football. Every time it's down that left hand side, so either Wan-Bissaka, I don't think he's doing his job, I think he's pushing too far down, and that's leaving the space in behind for Sociedad to attack. Long ball forward, no. Give it, United give it away, so it's back on Sociedad's possession. This is the only time Sociedad on their back line. That's the only real time. Well, I was waiting for a bit of a skill ball then. Didn't quite work, but Sociedad still in possession. Well, he's got a player through on the right hand side with Tilsley. Sociedad still on the ball. Into the box it goes. Just that final touch for Sociedad. Surely got to come back into the box now. On the left hand side. Is Greenwood going to save it? Greenwood saved the ball and then Fred had to come and collect it. Tackle there. Ball's gone back down the park. Back into Sociedad's possession in. That is just terrible football. Terrible penalty. I thought David Beckham's was worse back in the day. That was plain awful, really was. So right now, Real Sociedad still in possession. Guys, if we reach 1,000 subs by March, there will be a giveaway from me as a big thank you to you guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you get your friends to subscribe as well. And then if we hit 1,000 subs by the end of March, there'll be a big giveaway to you lot as a big thank you. Martial may not win the ball quite low down. Give it away against Real Sociedad. Matic. Bruno Fernandes shot, deflected, Man United corner. Man United's first chance. Real first chance anyway with the attack. So Bruno Fernandes got to take this one. I want United to get a penalty now, right? And no disrespect to us. I want United to get a penalty and Bruno Fernandes showed that player how to take the penalty. Because I still can't get that penalty out of my mind. And that's short corner play by Bruno Fernandes. And it's pulled that across the net. Nice little 1-2 going on between Alex and Bruno. Got to get into the box now though. Goes into the box. Back post, headed. Not quite there. Matic going to have to come out and collect it and does. Matic just trying to hold it up. Lindelof. I'm surprised Maguire's not playing tonight. I really am surprised Maguire's not playing tonight. Lindelof. Fred. Ball's being swung in. On the floor. Shot. Saved by the Sociedad keeper. What a save that was. Guys, I'll be doing the Chelsea Man United game on Sunday as well. I'll also be doing the game on Saturday where my local club goes up against West Bromwich Albion in a relegation dogfight. The best way to find out my games throughout the week is by following me on social media. The links are down in the description below. I will post them probably tomorrow all over my social media, so go make sure you do that thing as well. Come on, United. I know you're 4-0 up, but Sociedad should have had them back by now. Stoppy ball by United. Daniel Judge collected it though, down on the left hand side. See, like, get a ball like that, and they just so sloppy playing it back. They rather take their time. Bruno Fernandes lost it again. Bruno Fernandes having a really poor game up to this point. I think that's the second pass he's gave away within the first 22 minutes. Ball's coming in the box now. Got to go more central. So Sociedad keeper saves. Mason Greenwood plays it through. Fred. Oh, he tried to put a shot. Oh, off the bar. By Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes hit the bar. How unlucky. So, Mason Greenwood played it through. Fred was onside. When the keeper came out, so Fred had to draw it back. Gave it to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes hit it and just hit the crossbar. That is unfortunate. So just coming up to 20 minutes played in this first half now. Yeah, again, it's down on that left hand side for Real Sociedad where the space, is appearing pretty much. So now Real Sociedad just happy to have it on their back line. They're trying to, every time they're trying to hit on that left hand side. Real Sociedad give it away to Fred. Fred could be through. If he stays on his feet, no, he lost it. No, United win it back. Not quite in possession. They just managed to take the pass out of its path. Real Sociedad now just happy to have it on their back line. Every time they want to play on that left hand side. They want to play on that left hand side. Real Sociedad need to go careful here. They're passing on their back line. United don't want to give them the space or nothing to run. That could have been a really good and funny end goal. Ball's gone up now. Headed. No, long ball by Real Sociedad on the right hand side. Surely Bain's going to win the ball and does. Can United, big ball down by United. Martial could get down to control. Does. Shot's got to be coming up. No, overplayed and out of play. Just be playing this bit dodgy by Real Sociedad. It weren't too far away from the back pass coming in, if I'm being honest. So what will Real Sociedad come back into this game? Won't they? It's a question on everyone's lips. Fred now. Wan-Bissaka. See, this is where Real Sociedad free kick United. Wan-Bissaka just got shoved on the floor. That's where they're finding their space. That's exactly where they're finding their space. Alex Tilsley over this free kick along with Bruno Fernandes. Tilsley puts it into the box. No, can't get a final foot on that. Daniel James wins the header. Real Sociedad free kick. I'm guessing Leicester's still 0-0 against Sparta Prague. We'll have a look at half time. Mason Greenwood plays the long ball forward. Martial trying to get on the end of it. Can't get on the end of it, so it's back in Sociedad's possession. Up on the left hand side now. Real Sociedad, as I said, it's that left hand side every time. Took Wan-Bissaka on. Wan-Bissaka had to dive in away. Real Sociedad still in possession there. Shot coming up, deflected. Ain't got quite Dean Henderson, it has now though. So what we're looking at here, coming up to a 15-minute mark now. Surely United will be more than happy to get to half time. Try and work on one or two of these problems United have got tonight. That's why I like covering United games, especially when they're at home, because they seem to have a lot of problems. Daniel James on the left. Fred. Wan-Bissaka now far on the right hand side. Puts it into the box. Tries to run ahead on that. Mason Greenwood fails to do so. So, Man United corner coming up. Surely United need to make one of these count. I'm sure Real Sociedad will be more confident out of this, first half. Missed penalty, that's going to take a while for me to forget, but, it's been a really good game to cover, even though United have taken a 4-0 lead into this game. If that penalty would have went in, we'll have been interested to see which way Anagar Solskjaer went. So corner's coming in now. Headed, no, defended, but not cleared. Bruno Fernandes whips it back down on the right hand side. No one's going to collect it because he's offside, and the Real Sociedad throw it. Come on, goal side. Get your team going. He's not happy about something. Just said to one of the players about coming off. I read that correctly. I would not be happy with Wan-Bissaka tonight. I really wouldn't. Well, Sociedad played a dangerous ball there. Goalkeeper had no choice but to kick out and give Man United another throw-in. I literally get Wan-Bissaka off. Wan-Bissaka tries to play it forward. Yeah, Martial ain't going to collect that. So, it is now back. Daniel James has won it here. I don't think he's going to keep it though. Free kick Man United. Daniel James got taken out there quite comfortably, if I'm being honest. Daniel James, to me, is one of these players that other clubs need to be looking at. There's already rumours that Dean Henderson could be on his way out of United this summer. Daniel James could possibly be another potential player on his way out. Long ball for the Real Sociedad. He's got this on over his right hand shoulder. Buying strong defending there and managed to get the ball back. Get rid of it, Boeing! Lindelof may not play sloppily dangerous at the back and give Real Sociedad a throw in that ain't too far away from the penalty box. That's a great ball. Great ball by, I'm not sure who delivered that, but then Man United decided to play it. It's going to be an interesting second half as well. I think Real Sociedad have got every belief that they could get back into this, especially where they started. Don't forget the missed penalty as well, so you've got all that great stuff as well there. But I can't get a penalty out of my mind. I'm going to have to try and practice attempt that thing and post it on here, because that penalty, you never see anything like it. Well, I haven't. Big kick out by Dean Henderson. So just coming into what? How long we got left? Just over 10 minutes left till half time. Well, essentially they're just happy to play sloppy football again. Every time they pounce on that left, every chance they get in, saying that they could be coming up on the right hand side here, right? Got two players ahead of him. I bet they choose this left hand side, told you. Long ball over to the left hand side, player failed to collect it. But I'm telling you, every time, left hand side. Every time. It's going to be interesting in the second half, whether they keep going over that same side. Real Sociedad now. He's got a player behind him, whether he spots him, he has. Shot straight to Dean Henderson to pick up. Easy as pie. But it's that left hand side every time. It's got to be, as I said, it's got to be really interesting in the second half to see if they do actually go back over to the right hand side, because obviously in the second half they switch sides. So it's got to be a really interesting second half. Lindelof. Just happy to go back into passing pattern of play. Wan-Bissaka nearly lost it there. Lucky the player fell for it. Fred. Martial. Don't quite win it there. Real Sociedad give it away to Fred. Matic. Saw Tilsey one on the left hand side. Couldn't pick up until it's too late. Daniel James header. Saved by the Real Sociedad keeper. Good header by Daniel James there. Really good header. So at this present in time, less than 10 minutes to go till half time. Real Sociedad now, Man United now. Man United 4-0 up on aggregate. Long ball forward there. Did it go out of play? No? Okay, well, that's a great ball to stay and play. Fred now. Wan-Bissaka. Back to Fred. Can anyone do anything with it here? Man United still on the ball. Alex still wins. Did he give a free kick? Not sure whether he gave a free kick or what. No, corner. Corner United. Lindelof had a straight pick up from the Real Sociedad keeper. Actually didn't hit Lindelof, came off the Real Sociedad's own player, so good recovery, Red. Real Sociedad nearly scored another one goal there. Pass back to the keeper, nearly crept in the front post. 6 attempts for Man United, 3 for Real Sociedad. So Real Sociedad free kick here and now in half. Half time's fast approaching. Down on the left hand side. No, not quite. It's that left hand side every time for Real Sociedad. I know I've said it more than once in this stream, but it is every time there's a space down there. They're running to attack it. The right hand side seems to be a bit more covered on the Man United front. Surely, free kick United, won by Fred. So not long to go till half time now either. Now on the left hand side, Daniel James tries to shoot, gets deflected. He's given a free kick. Oh, what are you doing, ref? So Real Sociedad won a free kick. Fred's in the book. I don't like it when referees blow their whistle every 5 minutes. Didn't even really touch it. More Jan as I put his foot on Fred, to be honest. Who else he's just booked? So Fred's just been booked, but okay, so I think it might just be Fred, but I don't quite know what went on there because I swear to God I saw his yellow card come up twice. Daniel James. It's good to see that Real Sociedad have actually gone to Old Trafford though and not, giving United a game instead of sitting back and, try and play counter-attacking football. Bruno Fernandes down the right hand side. Wan-Bissaka's gone way. Wan-Bissaka passed on midfielder. Lindelof now. Alex Tilsley tries to play into the box. It's in the box. Can't go back into the box by United. Can't win a header on that. Wan-Bissaka's had to come out and collect it. Buying. Lindelof. Into the box it goes. No, not quite well. Sociedad win possession back. Tries to play it up the right hand side. Lindelof's got that. No, sorry. Yeah, it's Tilsley. Tilsley had that covered. Long ball forward by United, down on the right hand side. Wan-Bissaka puts it into the box. So it's a United throwing, I believe. Out for another United throw. Wan-Bissaka tried to get Bruno Fernandes' attention, didn't quite get it. Real Sociedad now back on the ball. Down on the left hand side. United know where they're going with that left hand side now, not giving them any chances to breathe down that left hand side. It's going to be interesting to see if ball's down the left hand side of Real Sociedad. As I said, it's where the space has been appearing. It's got the overlap there. Baini's had to drag it out. Into the box it goes. Headed. Went well wide. That left hand side every time for Real Sociedad. I've said that more than once in this stream. It's that left hand side every time. An interesting game on Saturday lunchtime. I'll be watching that one before I go live for the Brighton West Brom game, Man City West Ham. Sunday, Leicester versus Arsenal, another good Premier League game. One team's already through to Europa League, the other team's playing now. Still guessing it's 0-0. But pretty much, really good games on the weekend. Wan-Bissaka back to buying. Surely got to try and come up on the right hand side. Does. This is Real Sociedad, by the way. Happy to play the ball. United leaving space in behind. I can see it. Real Sociedad just lose out. May not get a chance to try and attack now. Ball's on the left hand side. Mason Greenwood. Into the box it goes. I need to make one of them chances count. Real Sociedad win the ball back. Up on the left hand side, sorry. Can they do anything with it? Man United win it back all the way back up to Henderson. Now he's coming under pressure with Lindelof. Alex Tilsley now on the ball on the left hand side. Happy to take it as far down the park as he can. What's the referee calling for? Okay, so it's half time. Half time, United 0, Real Sociedad 0 on the night. On aggregate, it still remains United 4, Real Sociedad 0. Real Sociedad have missed a penalty in this game as well. It looks like a Bruno Fernandes copy, and he fuffed out basically. Really not good penalty. That's going to take a long time to get out of my mind. And if you haven't seen it yet, trying to see it after tonight's game. It'd be one of the worst penalties you ever see in your life. Trust me, I'm in my mid-20s and I've never seen a worse penalty as I did tonight. Just to let you know how the... so Leicester are still 0-0. They need to score because that's 0-0 on aggregate. AC Milan 1-1. PSV are 2-0 up against Olympiacos. Roma 1-0 up. Club Brugge and Dynamo Kiev are still 0-0, 1-1 on aggregate. And Bayer producing Young Boys still 0-0, 4-3 on aggregate to the Young Boys. Be interesting if the Young Boys get through tonight and go through to the next round of the Europa League. And obviously Saturday, Brighton West Brom on my channel as a watch along obviously. And then Sunday, United Chelsea, another big game in the Premier League. And then, obviously, as I said, the best way to find out what games I'm covering is over on my social media platforms. And while you're here, hit subscribe. If there's 1,000 subs by the end of March, a big giveaway from me as a big thank you to you guys who seem to enjoy my content a lot. But, yeah, you need to do it by March. Obviously, I'm going to try to keep pressing, try and get 1,000 subs by the end of March as well. So if we both do it together, obviously the closer we do it, the bigger the thank you from you, from me to you, over, hopefully by the end of March. And obviously the earliest rumours is Euro could be having Euro 2021, which I'm hoping that does happen. I was unfortunate not to get a ticket. I won't pay their prices anyway, but could you imagine Euro 2021 coming to the UK? And to be honest, if it comes to the UK, the only competition that's been in England, as far as I'm aware, is the 1966 World Cup. And we all remember what happened in 1966. I wasn't born, but my dad was. And it's one of the greatest days in footballing history. Plus, obviously, a big day in football English history. England won the World Cup. Couldn't we do it with the Euros? Let's hope we get the competition. But yeah, that could be a lot of fun as well. There will be a lot of videos coming up ahead up to the Euros. Obviously, I'm going to put my 25 against Gareth Southgate's 25. There's going to be a lot of videos coming up to that, plus predictions, plus a lot more of football content coming up on my channel over the next few months, plus transfers for all clubs. How I'm thinking of running that transfers, this will go live an hour a day, gives you all the transfer updates I can get, and then obviously you get your chance to put your opinions over to me as well. So we've got all that great stuff coming up over the next few months as well. Don't worry, I am planning ahead. So, as I said, I will put my 25 up against Gareth Southgate's 25. I will also put, your predictions maybe once a week, like Group A all the way down. and all that kind of stuff, plus transfers, news and rumours of everything's going around this summer. So guys, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, bottom right hand side, and let's get to 1,000 subs sooner rather than later. So just while we're waiting for the second half, Arsenal are through to the next round of Europa League. Now with Arsenal through, Leicester and United can join them. Man United look like they're already halfway there. I suppose they're already in the financial front, they're already 4-0 up. Leicester need to score tonight and not concede their away goal against Sparta Prague. And then obviously, you know, it's going to be a great. I love for it to be an English final. I think we need an English. I think, to be honest, yes, we can all go back to stadiums pretty soon. I believe it's the 19th of May. We're going to try to start. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, the Premier League is still yet to confirm that. But, and also last side of the season, the Premier League is not too sure whether they're going to allow that yet. But these watch-alongs will continue throughout the season as well. I know, especially when your team plays away from home. Obviously, it depends what I'm doing. As I said, best way to keep up to date is follow me on social media, which all the links for that down in the description below. But yeah, we still will be watch-alongs, even when fans are allowed back at stadiums. So who knows, I could be covering your team still. So just waiting for the second half to start now till we get back underway. I can't get my head around that missing penalty. That missing penalty was... You never seen anything like it. I have not seen anything like it, to be honest. It looked like a Bruno Fernandes fan, right? And he like, oh, I'm going to do your penalty, and completely fuffed it. Obviously, I will be covering the Champions League as well for Man City, who I did last night. Man City had a great game last night, by the way. Chelsea, Liverpool, I'll be doing them 3 second leg Champions Leagues. And then obviously Europa League still be continuing on this channel. And obviously Premier League, FA Cup, League Cup still all to come on this channel as well. So a lot of football watch-alongs coming up. And as I said, even after football goes back to normal, I'll still be covering it. I just want to see this missed penalty again. Right, here's the foul. I still think that's a penalty. So, I don't know what he's trying to do. Bruno Fernandes. I just said Bruno Fernandes for the first time. So what you've done, Bruno Fernandes penalty. If you haven't seen it, then just type in Bruno Fernandes penalty. You're more likely to see it anyway. And Bruno Fernandes, does he miss it? Yes. But Bruno Fernandes stands straight behind that ball, and I can all see what he's probably thinking, if I'm being honest. Januzaj's had a great game. Back at Old Trafford in this game tonight. I think it's the first time since he's returned to United since being moved to United. Now Januzaj, for me, does he deserve another shot at United? I'll have to wait and see, but obviously Højlund has been rumoured back with United. Now Højlund did play for Arne Solskjaer back in Norway. He's been back rumoured with United. As I said, all this stuff will be coming up on my channel across the summer. So we've got a big summer ahead for this channel as well. Just showing United's chances. Now to me, United, this chance was, Fred had to take a pass to keeper, had no choice. But Bruno Fernandes hitting the bar, very unfamiliar to see. Header by Daniel James. Arne Solskjaer for me needs to get Wan-Bissaka, because I think he's going to cost United 1 or 2 goals in this game tonight, if I'm being honest. So Paul Scholes in the studio, well, I say in the studio, it's not even a studio, but it's there tonight. Just showing that missed penalty. That missed penalty weren't even on target. I'll tell you what, if Real Sociedad only go up by an odd goal tonight, that would play on that player's mind for ages to come. For ages to come. So second half just seconds away now. Just waiting for the kick-off to happen and then get on with the second half. The weekend's going to be especially interesting between United and Chelsea. Both fighting for the top 4. Obviously United are more settled into the top 4 than Chelsea. Obviously West Ham play Man City before that. Obviously I'm not covering that game, but that game's still going to be interesting. Got to make sure I'm up and ready to watch that game, because I think West Ham might actually give them a good game. Just while it's half time, let's switch back to this one. There you go. So just waiting for the second half to happen now. While we're waiting for that second half, let's get some questions in, if you've got any questions. But while we're waiting for the second half, yet again, just a quick recap what I'm doing, as far as I know at this present in time, is Brighton West Brom on Saturday, Man United Chelsea on Sunday, and then, as I said, it'll probably be all on my social media tomorrow, what our week is going to look like. So just literally waiting for the second half now to get underway before we get back underway and speak about this second half. I still think Sociedad are going to have to come out and really, go for it in the second half. But that missed penalty, as I said, could you imagine I only missed by 1 goal? And that penalty could have put it into extra time or whatever, So it's going to be a really interesting second half. I really would like to be in the Man United dressing room at half time, because of not just purely of the fact of what's going on with United, but Wan-Bissaka seems to be too far forward. He seems to be getting caught out quite a lot in this game tonight, so it's going to be an interesting second half for both these clubs coming up. So I've got water for the second half. Cheers, boys or girls, if you're watching. So just in case you want to know my drink range, I usually have Coke for the first half, just a glass of Coke. It ain't original Coca-Cola, but it is Coke, just Coke. And then in the second half, most of the time, I'll have a glass of water, and that's it. So, just in case you want to know what I drink during these games, that's what I drink. And then once I wrap up here, I usually, get what I need to get done. And then I have a glass of Coke just after. But yeah, that's just in case if you wanted to know. I guess really you don't. But, so I'm just waiting for the second half to come up now. I'll just have a quick look. So on Monday, Man United, Everton, Southampton, pretty good game now if I'm being honest. Tuesday, might have could be Man City Wolves if you guys want to see that. As I said, follow me down on social media. I'll put these out. Wednesday, Crystal Palace vs Man United. Thursday, Liverpool Chelsea. So pretty lot decent games there coming up over on my channel over the next couple of days. As I said, I'm not sure about Tuesday's one yet. As I said, follow me on social media. I'll post it all out tomorrow. Guys, thanks for all the likes, and if you hit the subscribe button tonight, thank you. So both teams are now in the tunnel. It's time for me to get ready. I say both teams, I mean Real Sociedad. Not sure if United team have headed out yet. Just keeping an eye out for the United team now. Marcus Rashford's coming on. Okay. Bit of a weird change. I wasn't expecting him to come on yet. Be interested to see who's taken off. Brandon Williams is coming on as well, so I'm guessing Wan-Bissaka's been taken off. It's going to be an interesting to see who's going to come off for Marcus Rashford and Brandon Williams. So the Real Sociedad team are just coming out now. So Wan-Bissaka's came off for Brandon Williams. I told you he needed to come off. He's been having a really bad game today. That left hand side every time. But I still think Real Sociedad will try and attack down that side in the second half. Just trying to work out who's coming on and who's coming off. So while I'm waiting for this, time for me to get ready again. It's really weird because they can make 5 changes within European competitions. You can only make them in the Premier League if they're concussion subs. UEFA are apparently trying that out as well. I'm not sure when it comes into play. I think I heard beginning of March. Right, I'm not sure it came off for Marcus Rashford. But about to kick off, so here we go for the second half. Between Man United and Marcus Rashford, between Man United and Real Sociedad, nearly said Marcus Rashford. Where we would change the whole complexion of the thing. You know, Man United are coming off for Marcus Rashford. Anyway, who's that down already? Is that Bain? Bain's apparently been hit in the face. Not sure what happened there. Didn't even touch his face. He's holding his arm now, eh? So, could be his arm. So let's see who came off and came on for the subs, because I really want to know that anyway. They just pull up on the screen here. So Bruno Fernandes came off. They're just playing out here now. Should wait a bit longer. The likes of Brandon Williams, Rashford, Basili, is that how you pronounce his name? Sorry if I mispronounced that. He's probably a million miles off. But yeah, he's came on for Fred. So United are playing it a bit safe. Most of them players are on yellow cards. I'm not playing decent football. Free kick United now. Bruno Fernandes was range, but he ain't on the pitch, so looks like Marcus Rashford has to be on the end of this one. Alex tells you that's on the end of it. Marcus Rashford looks like he wants to line out. Hit. Just been too far down on the right hand side. Real Sociedad just had a goal kick there. Free kick Real Sociedad. Out one side of his head, to be honest, I saw that. Brandon Williams goes a free kick away. Could you imagine him just... Oh, he has picked up a yellow card. I was about to say, could you imagine him picking up a yellow card? It's only 2 minutes. Well, 2 minutes? 3 minutes into the second half. Ball's gone into the box. Header of Real Sociedad off the bar. Twice that bar's been hit tonight. He must have a bit of a headache. Alex Telles is now down holding his head. See what happened here. Oh, nasty headbutt, to be honest. Just replaying the header. Yet again, straight off that bar. I think it's very much for Bruno Fernandes here in the first half, if I'm being honest. I don't think it's too far away from that spot. Anyway, another corner for our Sociedad. Scubby ball straight in. Here it comes. Headed, but no real angle on that, so may not win a goal kick. Alex tells you still hot. Sparta Prague's gone 1-0 up against Leicester as well, away from home. So now Leicester have to score 2. Alex Tilsley just had a word with the referee. He looks okay, but I'm not sure. I think may not have to keep an eye on him. He keeps holding the back of his head. Daniel James. Oh, Greenwood cross player 1-2 to Daniel James. Failed to power off right. Daniel James didn't quite read what was in his mind, unfortunately. So Real Sociedad still hold back with the ball. Guys, like the stream, subscribe bottom right hand corner, 1,000 subs by the end of March. We'll be doing a giveaway. Mason Greenwood shot saved by the Sociedad keeper. It's another chance United have had. So now, I'm not sure. Brandon Williams got to go careful in this second half as well. Just gives a free kick away, I think. Brandon Williams got to be very careful in this second half after being bit so early on. Wan-Bissaka and Matic. What do I mean Wan-Bissaka? Wan-Bissaka's been taken off. Anyway, Real Sociedad win the ball. It's going to be interesting to see if I can go over that right hand side. Januzaj is having a brilliant game back at Old Trafford, on me, and honest. Long ball forward, no. May not win it back, Bayern have to clear it. Tilsey, yeah, again, puts a bit more power onto it. Sends it all the way back up to the opposition keeper. It's really interesting the subs that Odegaard Solskjaer's made it in the second half. Purely because of the fact of, you know, he started with Bruno Fernandes and then he took him off during half time. So I love to know his game plan there. Sociedad now play on the left hand side. Brandon Williams have to hold it off. Brandon Williams got pulled down off the AstroTurf by the Real Sociedad player. I'm not sure that United are too happy about it. Trust me, that stuff, it hurts. Just replaying the Mason Greenwood chance. What a shot that was. What a shot. The keeper just got down to it. So United have really now, you know, really have started to just over half out, well, just over 25 minutes away from going through to the next round of Europa League. Marcus Rashford, Leicester looks like on their way out though. The only English team that's on their way out of this competition at this present in time. Rangers went through last night, Tottenham went through last night, Arsenal went through tonight, Man United look like on their way through. I love to have an all-English Europa League final. I don't think it was that long ago when we did have one actually. 4 attempts on target for United, none for Real Sociedad. None for Real Sociedad. See, that's how bad the penalty was. Real Sociedad could be on the left-hand side. No, it didn't go quite down there, but still remains on that. Hello, Mohamed. Ball's gone down on the central of the stage in Real Sociedad's. Can it go into the box for Real Sociedad on the left-hand side? Cross does nothing. Man United could be a breakaway hero. Martial. Man United still on the ball. Martial. Daniel James still in the box. Shot went well. Went down the side of the goal. So Napoli are 2-1 up. Rangers went through earlier. Shakhtar Donetsk 3-0 on aggregate. Alex Tilsey, Lindelof, Bayern's had a good game tonight, if I'm being honest. Still surprised they'd choose Lindelof over Maguire though. Real Sociedad could be through here on the left hand side where Brandon Williams is playing. Into the box it's gone, no one there on the right hand side to collect it. Back into Alex's hands to boot up the field for Man United. Oh, pardon me. Only for Real Sociedad to win it back. So Real Sociedad still on the ball, gives it away. Lindelof been caught out of possession. Alex steals a Rashford. Ball's gone out of play. So Man United prepared to make another change now. Obviously United ain't happy with something, and I can understand why. I really can understand why. Daniel James is down as well, so this could be possibly why the one will bring the sub on. Leave Daniel James alone, my friend. It'd be interesting to see if Daniel James is on his way out in the summer. You know, he's another player that had a lot of potential going into Man United, and you know, ain't really had the chance to show it. So, you know, it's going to be interesting this summer. See who leaves United. Daniel James is up now and looks okay, but you never know. So Darlow is now coming on for United. Taking no chances with James. I can understand why. A big game on Sunday for United. A really big game for the game against Chelsea. Just coming up to half hour left in this game tonight. Guys, thanks for all the likes, and if you've hit the subscribe button as well. Real Sociedad got a corner, the Yanazar's got play into the box. Let's not forget Real Sociedad have missed a penalty tonight as well. Ball's gone into the box. Overhit, gets defended. Still Real Sociedad's possession now. Now it was just given away. United now on the ball on the right hand side. Mason Greenwood takes the man. Man United free kick. Martial. Mason Greenwood. United now win the ball back. United just want to try and find their feet again in this game. Marcus Rashford on the. He had Alex on his left there as well. Didn't point out Alex. Will he do it this time? No, Wannick. Go back to the Lindelof. Alex Tilsley. Walk down. Lindelof. Welcome back, lad, babe. Now on the left hand side with Marcus Rashford. To Matic. As I said, United just want to try and find their feet now. Only 29 minutes or so left to go. Trying to make Real Sociedad come after him. Ball's gone over the top to Matic. Gone across the box. Martial just could get his final foot on that to make it 1-0 United. United corner. Nice little patient play there by United. The Real Sociedad defender just came across Martial, took the ball off him as he was about to put it in. So it's corner coming in by United now. Alex is going to take it. Straight into the box it goes. Headed. 1-0 United. United, it's happened. United have scored. About time, United. I don't think there's going to be any problems with VAR. There's a player down, so there could be. So I'm just going to hold off on it until it's given. Makes it 5-0 on aggregate for United. Players down in the goalie box. This could be interesting. Will it stand? Won't it? Will it? Obviously VAR will get involved now. Justin. It's mostly, I think it's Linda, the players. Right, hold on, I'm gonna. Yeah, Lindelof. It's Lindelof. If they don't give this, it's Lindelof's fault. Lindelof jumped up above his man and just kneed him in the head. This could be interesting because if he didn't do that, could have got there to stop that. Be an interesting one though. As I said, VAR now having a look. To me, I can see if it don't stand, I can see why. If it does stand, I can see why. Go with you. So he's called the referee over. I don't think it's goal given. I don't. I'm just waiting for. That's quite a high jump by Lindelof. This could be interesting. So the referee's coming back now. No goal. No, I don't think it's going to stand. So no goal. Still remains Man United 0. Real Sociedad 0 on the night. Man United take a 4-0 aggregate scoreline into this game anyway. I'm really sorry to hear about that, my friend. I can see what, as I said, I see why that goal didn't stand. I can see why it did. Yeah, as I said, I'm really sorry to hear it, my friend. Get better soon. I know where you're coming from though, because I used to have the same thing. I wonder how Mark Goldbridge feels about that goal being disallowed. As I said, I can see both sides of it. But you jump in, what, 3 foot in the air? So I can understand why it wasn't given, and I can understand if it was, if it did, why it did. So not long to go in this game now. And it's still the cross back out through the centre of the pitch. Martial. Shot. Saved, I believe. That's the Man United corner. So United have had a goal disallowed. It was one of them goals, I think, where, as I said, if it's given, if it won't, but obviously due to VAR. But yeah, I don't think he could jump 3 foot in the air before the ball's even kicked and still get away with it. I've had them sort of days too. I remember back in school. So the draw for the last 16 will be done tomorrow. So by the time I go live with the Brighton West Brom game, I know who United are playing. I know who Arsenal are playing. And then on the back of that, Man United Chelsea on Sunday, which cover a big game for both clubs. I've covered Chelsea a couple of times on this channel now. I've covered United a few times more probably on this channel. It's going to be a really interesting game. Ball's gone in by Real Sociedad. No one there on the right hand side does collect it. And ball's been played. No, United win it back. United go win it back. Yeah. Manchester has to come and collect it, make it clean though. It's really good. I don't know why they got lines on the pitch, like off the pitch, but I've never seen them before. Real Sociedad. Ball's played to Real Sociedad and a goal kick. Good for you, lad, Bay. Just replay. I'm surprised Lindelof hasn't been sent off for dangerous play. I like it when players go wide, but if it's on the opposite foot, they be moaning. Can the ball be played through there? No. Back to Dean Henderson. So Lindelof now. The booking of Lindelof. To me, I think it's going to be an interesting lineup for Sunday with United against Chelsea. Probably can guess maybe the whole of the starting lineup. Matic now. Marcus Rashford. So just 20 minutes left to go in this game. Ball's gone into the box. Back post. Brandon Williams picked up, tried to get held on it to keep it in play, just failed to do so. Another sub for Real Sociedad. Surely a night's done for them now. Who hit 9k? Ball being played down the park with Man United. Congratulations hitting 9k. I ain't hit 9k. I might have done. I hope I have. Dean Henderson. Come on United. Let's get a goal in this game. It's going to be really interesting to see when they sit him back in the dugouts. Ball over on the left hand side by United. Can win this ball. No, they don't. So it's back in Real Sociedad's favour. Real Sociedad now. On the ball. What, in subs? Ball's being played on the right hand side. Why have I hit that in? So free kick to Sociedad here. Into the box, it goes off the short corner. Just went past the near post. I think you got a good chance against Chelsea. A really good chance against Chelsea. Corner coming in. Ball over the top, shot, nothing doing. Well, it's going to be a really good game against Chelsea on Sunday. Oh, thank you, Mohammed. Yeah, it's not 9 points. It's not 9.7k, unfortunately. When you go 1k, it means 1,000. 9.7k would be 9,700. But yeah, thank you anyway. If we get up to 1,000 by the end of March, don't forget there will be a giveaway from me. And I bet the prize I've got lined up, I bet you, some of you wish you can have it, and you will have. Some of you, probably never seen a thing like this, but there will be a big giveaway from me. Mason Green will come off now. No real surprise there, game set and matched. Long ball played up by United. So tomorrow I'll get to recharge my battery before we go again on Saturday between Brighton and West Brom. Real Sociedad could be on the attack here on the left hand side. Why be saying so carefully over in the first half? Still on the run. Dragged it back. What? Free kick. No, Real Sociedad still playing on. Couldn't get enough to get that Real Sociedad, but that was what I was on about in the first half. So day off tomorrow. Back Saturday with Brighton versus West Bromwich Albion, and then Sunday Chelsea United, and my full schedule will be uploaded on my social medias tomorrow. So now pretty much Real Sociedad got through just less than 15 minutes ago now. Alex Tilsley, Lindelof, You know, you're just really happy to play on their back line at this present time. Why not? You're through to the next round of the Europa League. Real Sociedad missed a penalty earlier tonight as well. Still can't get it out of my mind. I still remember it like it happened like a minute ago. My nose keeps running. My nose doing laps around the block. Real Sociedad now. Marcus Rashford wins the ball back. In his own half though. This is dangerous by United. Dean Henderson had to get out there. Had no choice. Real Sociedad throw him. Guys, when I go live Saturday, I will be going live at 2:45 in the afternoon. If you don't want to miss it, make sure you hit your notification bell as well next to the subscribe button, and you will be notified as soon as I go live on Saturday, and that will go for all other games as well. Ball's been played there. No, Brandon Williams quite comfortably collects it. Well, Sociedad won it back though. Over on the left hand side. Spotted the run there. Even I spotted he could go there before he did. Well, Sociedad got a chance behind the box. Gets deflected. Don't go out of play surprisingly. I think all Real Sociedad do is one goal. I think they'll be happy with the one goal. Thank God for that penalty taker that, you know, they haven't scored tonight. He didn't score that penalty. Mind you, it could have changed things in the second half. Sparta Prague are going to have 2-0 out of the Europa League. Their focus will now return to the Champions League. They're doing okay in the top 4 as well. So just literally waiting now. How long we've got to go? We've got coming up to the 10-minute mark now. Can Real Sociedad at least score one, or can United keep a clean sheet? Real Sociedad keep winning these throw-ins. Ball out of play. Not sure what's been given. So a corner coming in now by Real Sociedad. Into the box it goes. Gets defended, gets cleared now. The one Real Sociedad player back, gives it all the way back to his keeper. May not ain't got to pressure him, fair enough. So guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'll be doing another United game on Sunday where Man United goes up against Chelsea as well. And I'll be back Saturday where my local club goes up against West Bromwich Albion in a relegation battle. That's a good game on Sunday lunchtime. Leicester versus Arsenal. Be watching that one before going live. Guys, just to let you know, I'll go live 15 minutes before kick-off for every game I do. The best way you can hit me straight away as soon as I go live is by turning on your notification bell, which should be near the subscribe button. Real Sociedad could be in here. No, got defended again. Oh, Real Sociedad took the United player out. 11 attempts for United, 6 for Real Sociedad. It ain't been a bad night for Real Sociedad, if I'm being honest. I think frustration is just about creeping in now for Real Sociedad. So just 7 minutes to go now in this game. United win a free kick. Addy, 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 oh. Fair enough, stepped on Martial's foot. Lindelof now. Surely United's main aim now is just to get a clean sheet. Alex Tilsley takes the frame, gets the ball back to Marcus Rashford, gives it back to Marcus Rashford. United pretty much changed their back line up in this game tonight. Ball's now on the right hand side. Ball's gone out of play. Real Sociedad throwing. Big ball down the park now on the right hand side for Real Sociedad. Shot. Dean Henderson saves with his face and then puts his two hands onto it. Lindelof. So that's 5 minutes to go now in this game. United find out who they're playing Europa League tomorrow, midday. Even though it's my day off tomorrow, I will try and catch that. Buying. Brandon Williams. Brandon Williams had to go careful in the second half. Let's not forget that. Up on the right hand side of Man United now. Brandon Williams gets taken out there. Matic. Ball's gone into the mark. Missed that one. Another clearance. So let's do a quick recap of the night. Sociedad missed a Bruno Fernandes penalty. That's what I called it, because that's what it reminded me of. United had a few good opportunities. Real Sociedad have as well. But United are going through into the next round of the Europa League, and the draw is tomorrow at midday. It's going to be interested to see who they get. Will they get Arsenal? I think it's an open draw now anyway. So could they get Arsenal? Leicester look out. 2-0 down to Sparta Prague. last thing I knew. So less than 3 minutes to go now in this game. Ball trying to play through now. Man United players down. What are they going to do with it? Referee's got to stop playing. Well, it's not Man United players, Spark Prague. Spark Prague, Real Sociedad. Oh, I just got clipped on the shin by the looks of it. Was it here? No, now Trump on the Real Sociedad, Trump on the right hand side. Addy, 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 oh. Big ball being played now to Real Sociedad down the right hand side. Probably one of the last chances they're going to try and get the score if they can break through here. United free kick. Dean Henderson, big kick out. I don't know how much the rest got to put on for added time, but it's got to be a waste of time anyway. Knight try and win it there. Real Sociedad come away with it. Down on the right hand side. Ball being played out to the left. Real Sociedad got to score tonight. Just waiting for added on time now. To be precise. Waiting for added on time to come up. Four minutes. 4 minutes of wasted time. Big ball over the top on the left hand side. Tackled by Real Sociedad. Big ball played across the park, Alex Tilsley. Martial, Rashford. Lindelof. Ball's gone all the way back to our Sociedad keeper. So the long ball down there by our Sociedad. United pick it up. Alex Tilsley. It's going to be interesting to see who United get in the next round of the Europa League. Will it be Arsenal? Will it be Rangers? Or will it be someone like Sparta Prague? Anyone like that? be really interesting. Draw tomorrow. Fail United into the second minute, added on time now. Buying. Ball forward. Real Sociedad win it back. Send it through to the left. Can he get it? Real Sociedad still on the ball but facing the wrong way. United surely just trying to keep its clean sheet now. Minutes away from doing it. Ball from Real Sociedad on the left hand side. Into the box it goes. Dean Henderson collects it. So just seconds left now in this game between Man United and Real Sociedad. Let's not forget Real Sociedad missed a penalty in the first half. Scored that would have changed it all. And there's the final whistle. So on the night it finishes United 0, Real Sociedad 0. On aggregate, United 4, Real Sociedad 0. But guys, I'll see you again on Saturday where West Bromwich Albion will play Brighton for another watch along. But until then guys, you know what to do. Give us a big fat thumbs up if you haven't already, or you're watching on repeat. Subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.